Let me go to the first information, right? Day before yesterday, JNIM displays the loot and the prisoners captured 8 days later. Their fate is still unknown, right? That was after June 1st when they attacked that outpost. They said JNIM could keep them for a prisoner swap in the future. That was why, if you guys on this channel notice, that was what I was trying to tell you yesterday when the Malian forces that were arrested by the JNIM terrorists. I know a lot of people did not understand what happened in that video. Those soldiers you are saying that were sitting on that mat as like they were dressing like individual, like citizens, they are actually soldiers that were captured during the attack. Now, in the Mondoro outposts. Now, these particular soldiers are begging the Malian authorities. So it's not like a trade by barter thing. Release us, let the terrorists release us, and give them back some of their terrorists. Do you get it? So I want you guys to like look at it properly. Is the exchange worth it? Well, I think it might. I think it might. But I think they must have been able to extract, the Malian government must have been able to extract enough intels from those terrorists that were captured. But you guys might have a better idea than me. So I want you guys to look at it critically. Is the exchange worth it? The reason why they are displaying these guys now is to force the Malian government to make a deal to exchange terrorists for troops. And as you can see in the video, they said their injuries are well treated, they are well taken care of. According to the terrorists, they said they are not in the bush to tell you that the troops are not being mistreated, that they are in a good building. I already said this yesterday. I noticed all these things. This thing is mind game. But well, let's get your opinion in the comment section. You know, they also said something. They said, secondly, that is about 24 hours after they dropped this first news. They said, JNIM released footage of some 22 soldiers it captured. One of the soldiers said they were well treated, well fed, and the injured were taken care of. Demand the Malian state to find a way to liberate them. These are the soldiers behind enemy lines. Notably, they are held in a proper building, not in the bush. That is the statement they are trying to pass across. That we are taking care of your troops. We hope you are taking care of our terrorists that you captured before. So let us reach a consensus. Give me some of my terrorists. Let us give you your troops back.
Sous-lieutenant Abdoulaye Elhadji Touré, deuxième sous-GTI Bouna. Il a été arrêté le 1er juin 2025 au poste de sécurité de Boulkessou. Voilà. Depuis le 1er juin, nous avons été arrêtés par les Moudjahidines. Par la grâce de Dieu, on n'a pas été maltraités. On mange bien. Ils nous ont même traité nos blessés. Donc, à ce niveau, il n'y a pas de problème. Mais ce que nous souhaitons est que les plus hautes autorités du pays puissent prendre notre situation en compte afin que nous puissions regagner nos familles respectives.
Garde première classe Oumar Sissoko. Le premier 6e mois, Boulkessou. Matricule 24562. Sous-GTI deuxième Bouna.
Première classe, Diawar Diafane. Matricule 24772. Entre mes Boulkessou, le 1er juin 2025. Le troisième compagnie sous-GTI Bouna.
Garde première classe Seydina Ali Bengali, matricule 24300, deuxième sous-GTI Bouna. Le 1er 6e mois 2025, Boulkessou.
Sergent-chef Suleiman Ag Abouzari, matricule 10350, compagnie Djouila, GTI Bouna. Le 1er 6e mois 2025, j'étais arrêté à Boulkessi.
Garde première classe Daoura Diallo, matricule 23798. Amnera Boulkessou.
So that is what these terrorists are trying to do right now. Guys, you think it is okay to establish a contact between the government and the terrorists? I don't know. Just drop your opinion in the comment section below. Now, today, because the government has not responded to whatever offer the terrorists are giving to them. I don't know how tough this government is. I feel like we need to save these guys back. We need to get them back on our side. But I don't know how much information these troops have also given to the terrorists. It's a very dicey situation. And if the government ignore those people, the terrorists are out on a blackmail campaign to make it look as if the government don't care about its citizens. Now get it. They now released something today. They said the farmer leadership doesn't give a damn. This is what they were trying to do. They were trying to manipulate you guys to be divided among yourself, to feel like the government does not care about the citizens. But this is like a typical French tactics. A typical terrorist is an illiterate. When they capture anybody, they behead them or they do something very diabolical. But this whole negotiation thing, I smell some foreign influence here. So the farmer leadership doesn't give a damn about its own rank. And they also didn't give a damn about the bodies of the soldiers that were scattered for some time after the fighting near Tinzutin on July 25th to 27th, 2024. I don't know why they are releasing all this news, but I think they were releasing this news before the government gave that declaration that now they are extending the tenure of General Ashimi Goita for another 5 years. So this whole plot was to cause a sort of uprising and mayhem among the Malian citizens so that, the United Nations and France and whatever they can step in, and maybe NATO can step in. You know what they did with Gaddafi now, but unity does not have a price. These things are priceless. You know what I'm saying? So that's one battle lost, but I don't know if the government should consider exchanging, maybe exchanging some less radical, terrorists for some of their men. I mean, all of their men. I feel like it is worth bringing them back. And, I feel like these men will be able to give also the Malian government how they were able to get to that location. I feel like these guys can also give us some intel. But nevertheless, we don't know if they were blindfolded and they were only, the veil was removed when they got to maybe where they are presently. We can't tell. But this is the situation. The situation is very critical, and this is what I was trying to tell you guys yesterday in the past video that we made yesterday, so that you will understand that these guys are trying to blackmail the government to make concessions. But here is a dicey situation. The government have some terrorists. The terrorists have some government troops. So, ladies and gentlemen, what is going to happen next? Because what is going to happen next will be very, very critical. The terrorists want to return to their group. The troops want to return back to their family. What do you think? Now, this is where it affects Nigeria. And this goes to any Nigerian. Terrorist sources just released a statement less than an hour ago. They said it looks like Nigerian army officials and commanders visited Damaturu in Yobe this morning, today as I'm speaking. They said, and they are coming back to Maiduguri aboard a Bell. They're talking about the helicopter they are using, Bell 412 EP, registration number DHGTR. If you feel like this is not correct, make your finding. You can call anybody. If you are a Nigerian, you can call anybody that you know in the defense, like that is around that region, and ask if this registration number, Bell 412 EP, registration DHGTR, if it's wrong. These guys are beginning to become more emboldened. Now they are telling you that we have the report. So there's only one way. I believe that all this thing is going on. Oh, the convoy is moving at 63 kilometer per hour, at 30 kilometer per hour. They have 2 drones. They have 3 helicopters. These people are watching everything with the satellite. But at this point, we have to be very, very watchful. So, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? It's your boy 7200 signing out enough said. But before I go, you see, when I call myself 7200, yeah, that has been the code name from time. It doesn't mean I want to meet any 72 virgin saints. I'm not ready to sign out right now. But guys, thanks for watching and thanks for staying with us. And God bless you.